Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about nursing jobs during the pandemic because I've seen many of these jobs and I've actually worked one. So I wanted to make sure that I shared this information with you guys because I know that right now, especially during the pandemic, there's all these new nursing jobs or nursing opportunities that are out there for us if we don't necessarily want to specifically stay at the bedside, or maybe you do, and I have an option for you as well. And as you guys know, I have been doing some job searches periodically throughout the last month or two. I've just kind of been looking around and I found these jobs not only through Indeed but also through the remote nurse. And the remote nurse is a girl on Instagram. Her name is Sadie and her Instagram name is the remote nurse, and she has some courses for you guys if you guys are interested, because she shares a lot of remote nursing jobs on there. So she does have a remote nursing job crash course. She has an early alert jobs membership from the remote nurse, and she also has email consults as well. So I'm gonna put her information down below, but I also want to let you guys know that I have a code where it'll give you 20% off except for the email course, but I will link all that information down below because a lot of these jobs, especially the work from home jobs, I didn't even know existed. Oh, and before I forget, the remote nurse does post nursing opportunities for RNs, LVNs, or LPNs, also for PAs and NPs. So anyways, let's get right into the video because I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 nursing jobs that you can apply for during this pandemic. So pandemic and nursing job number 1, it's not something that you could do remotely because it is a travel nurse position. As you guys know, there is a huge demand for travel nurses right now because staff is leaving the hospitals, not only hospitals but SNFs, like skilled nursing facilities. Oh, and I do want to say that these travel agencies are not only hiring for nurses at ICU settings like in the hospitals or med-surg settings, but also in nursing homes and in correctional facilities, so prisons, jails, etc. And just keep in mind that you will be getting paid more because they're giving you a COVID crisis rate rather than you working as a staff nurse at a regular hospital. But keep in mind also that I highly advise and encourage you that you do have a few years of bedside experience under your belt. This is not a time to play around, and just because they're going to give you extra money because you're going to make extra money, that doesn't mean that you could go and play ICU nurse or med-surg nurse. You have to be an experienced nurse, so just keep that in mind. Your safety, your patient's safety is always first. Money is last, so just keep that in mind. And now moving on to job number 2, and that is being a telephone triage nurse. There are a lot of remote agencies and also hospitals that are hiring for remote nurses to do this job from home. And once again, go check out the remote nurse on Instagram because she shares a lot of nursing jobs from home on her Instagram, and also also on Facebook, yes, before I forget. And pandemic nursing job number 3 is to be a contact investigator and a contact tracer, specifically for COVID-19. And if you don't know, a contact investigator is a person who calls patients over the phone to let them know that they have been positive for COVID-19, and they provide education for them so that they know how to isolate and what they need to do, etc. They also talk to the patient and find out who they have been in contact with so that the public health department or the agency can call the people that the actual infected person was in contact with and let them know that they also need to quarantine. So you're probably asking yourself, where can I find these positions? So one, obviously the remote nurse, you can go check out her page and she posts them, but you can also look at your local county public health department website and see if they're hiring. There's also other county public health departments that may not be local to you, but they are willing to hire you to work remotely. So also, be on the lookout for those. And also there are agencies who are willing to hire nurses for contact investigating and tracing. So that's just a little breakdown of what a contact investigator and contact tracer is. Okay, so moving on to nursing job number 3, and this is one that I saw recently, and it is a plasma coordinator. So this is a nurse who is calling patients who have already had COVID-19, and they are calling them to find out if they're willing to donate plasma. And this position, I actually saw it at a blood bank. So go check out those websites because you might find something. And I did see that they were obviously temporary. All these jobs are obviously temporary. They're not gonna be paying COVID-19 crisis rates after the pandemic is done. This is all temporary. But I did see that the plasma coordinator nurse job is also temporary, and it's on the phone, so you're not providing direct patient care. I don't know if you could do it remotely, but I mean, why wouldn't you be able to? Or you might have to go to the blood bank and make those calls, but that's another option for you. And moving on to pandemic nursing job number 5. So this is a COVID-19 tester. So you're pretty much swabbing patients. Either you could be doing it at a hospital, at a clinic, at an urgent care. You could be doing it at a prison, like a correctional facility. So they're actually hiring nurses for this, which is kind of crazy because I never would have thought that they would want to hire nurses specifically for this. But I'm sure because it's like such a huge issue right now that they're willing to hire nurses for this. So I've seen positions for this as well, and just look at your local hospitals and see if there's any openings for this position. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know that this pandemic has been hard for a lot of us, and I hope that in this video you also realized how many opportunities the nursing field has, because the opportunities are endless. And I'm also going to post in the description box my other videos where I share work from home nursing jobs, beyond the bedside nursing jobs as well, because I have multiple videos on that. How you can leave the bedside, I'm gonna put that also down here. And I'm also gonna put the links for the remote nurse so you guys can use that code and get 20% off. So anyways, I hope that you guys are enjoying Vlogmas. Stay tuned for my next video, and I'll see you on the next one.